Make no mistake, this is a politically astute vice president of the United States.
Franklin D. Roosevelt's first running mate, Texas Congressman and House Speaker John Nance Garner, famously said the vice presidency isn't worth a bucket of warm spit.
Harris, Harris.
Times change.
We believe that when women succeed, America succeeds.
We have entered an era of unappeasable political appetites, and the news cycle right now is consuming the vice presidency.
The vice president has a very deeply personal decision to make right now. Who she wants to run with, who she wants to govern with, and who can be by her side when she has to make the toughest decisions for the American people.
How you doing? 3 sitting governors, Pennsylvania's Josh Shapiro, Kentucky's Andy Beshear, and Minnesota's Tim Walz, have made the bidding list to become Kamala Harris's running mate. They're joined by Arizona Senator Mark Kelly and current Biden Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg.
Audio good to go.
The vice president has got a great group of people from whom she's going to pick her running mate, and I know that I can be the best ally on the ground in Michigan as a co-chair of this campaign as well, so that is my focus.
Likely recalling Nance's bucket, Gretchen Whitmer has shut the door on consideration.
Well, it's just plain weird.
And there is something weird about these guys. Trump's hair is weird.
These guys are just weird.
Aside from labeling the GOP ticket as weird, so far the VP hopeful strategy has been to attack Mr. Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, in a bombardment that looks like Vance derangement syndrome. The main trigger? Comments he made on the campaign trail in 2021 when he was running for senator of Ohio.
Look, what I was basically saying is that we're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies.
Arizona's Senator Kelly transformed Senator Vance's resurrected comment into what sounded like a fear of the nuclear apocalypse, telling CNN,
"What I really worry about is what he would do being one heartbeat away from the presidency."
Meanwhile, Pete Buttigieg questioned Mr. Vance's credentials, saying,
"I think when you have no executive experience at all, certainly not in public administration, and very little experience in public office in general, that's a real concern."
This from the former mayor of South Bend, Indiana, with 3 undistinguished years as transportation secretary.
Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And how does it make any sense that we've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake in it?
The cleanup after the childless Catwomen flap has been familiar. Conservative commentators elaborated on Senator Vance's serious concerns about low U.S. birth rates. Even Mr. Trump himself gave Laura Ingraham a brief, fairly thoughtful comment on remaining single.
I know so many people, they never met the right person, male or female, they just never met the right person.
Senator Vance's defenders will say his critics made a mountain out of a molehill. The problem is the molehills are everywhere in an era of social media and TV talk that depends on overstatement, mockery, and belligerence to get attention.
Boy, did that dude drop a turd on launch. Like, I've never seen anything like that, where they were like, one day they were like, the heir to the MAGA fortune and the Prince J.D. shall march. And he comes out and he's like, I hate cat ladies, you know.
One may legitimately ask, did the Trump campaign need the Vance controversy?
All right.
The 2024 presidential campaign is about one thing: assembling 270 electoral votes. Both Trump elections have been close. He needs to add votes in 7 crucial swing states. And Mr. Vance will debate whichever safe, swing state white male Kamala Harris chooses to balance her ticket.
What about Shapiro in Pennsylvania?
I'm not really commenting on I'm commenting on who I think would be a great choice.
It probably will not be Pennsylvania's Jewish governor, Josh Shapiro. That would require courage from Ms. Harris after left-wing film director Michael Moore called out Mr. Shapiro over his unstinting support for Israel and for cruelly criticizing anti-Israel college students. No, he's out. So who will it be? Tim Walz is the most eager attack dog. Mark Kelly is a decorated military veteran. And for the problem with that, consult the Michael Moore wing of the party.
I do think that young people, black and brown folks, they are the base of our party. They are the new in the burgeoning coalition of this party.
Andy Beshear leaves Ms. Harris with more of the charisma burden than she can probably carry. That leaves my own favorite for the Harris VP pick, Pete Buttigieg. Here, I'm thinking only of the high entertainment that a Pete Buttigieg versus J.D. Vance debate would provide. Secretary Pete's permanent Cheshire Cat grin versus J.D.'s scowl. I'll take that over a warm bucket of spit any day.